As I've discussed previously, the Department of Justice is now focused on two important priorities. First, finding those responsible for the horrific acts of September the 11th. And second, and more importantly, making sure that we prevent any further terrorist activity. The Department of Justice is waging a deliberate campaign of arrest and detention to protect American lives. We're removing suspected terrorists who violate the law from our streets to prevent further terrorist attack. We believe we have al-Qaeda membership in custody, and we will use every constitutional tool to keep suspected terrorists locked up.
On November 6 of 2001, I was visited at my job site on the 59th Street Bridge where I used to work by two federal agents. And they wanted to talk to me as they told me at the time, and I said, no, I don't like to talk with anybody without the presence of my lawyer. Where they said, okay, we only have a couple of questions. If you answer them, that would be, we promise you that would be the end of it. And when they started with their questions, the first question was that I threatened somebody with a gun. And after...
Where did they get that from?
They did not tell me where they got it from. They said they received a report, and they told me that they cannot reveal, it is anonymous. They started to ask me about my status. And I told them about my status because things seemed to be serious at the time, the way they were talking. And I told them I'm on an H-1 visa, and I've been working under that visa for so long, and now I have a pending application that was submitted to the Immigration and Naturalization Service in Vermont. And you can check with the Vermont office on the status of that application. It's a pending application. And that's where I stand at the present time. And that's when they insisted to handcuff me and take me handcuffed in front of my coworkers and took me downtown Manhattan to the federal building.
And then what kind of questions did they ask you once they got you down to Federal Plaza?
They asked me all kinds of questions about me, my family, my name, my kids, my father, my mother, all kinds of questions. And of course, they asked me about my status and how long I've been working with this company, what am I doing, and things of that nature. And they came down to start asking me questions, like political questions, like me being a Palestinian, how do I feel about Israel and the United States?
What did you say?
I told them, I'll tell you how, how I feel about the United States since I live here, and you need to know that. But it's not, it's nobody's business to know how I feel about Israel, because that doesn't have anything to do with my detention. The whole period that I was in jail, they did not charge me with anything. I mean, what can they charge me with? I mean, they know my whole history. I didn't come through the Mexican borders as an illegal immigrant. I went to school in the United States. I could have obtained my citizenships 15, 20 years ago, or even longer, had I chosen what everybody else chose by marrying an American girl and then just taking whatever he wants from her and throwing her like millions of people did. But I chose not to do that. I chose to go the right way about it.
How do you feel now after going through this experience?
About my feeling, you mean?
Yeah, just about living as a Muslim in America now.